that button, and that button. I forgot to hit the mute button. We remembered. Well, we kind of forgot. And let us go into full screen mode while I'm thinking about it. Before we catch aggro. There's a Twitch. Wow. Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday, November 28, 2017. I'm Dent. That's Cynical. That's the gang. So I think we can get rid of Coltada. No, let's keep Coltada. We're still playing Final Fantasy 11 online. So, actually, let me go ahead and get engaged with a bad guy first. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. Yeah, fine. Engage me. Our cooking skill is not maxed. That's the basis of tonight's episode. Yeah. All my enmity merits are doing nothing to hold it. Go down here to craft skill. Craft skills say cooking is at 103. That's actually higher than I thought it was going to be. I'm doing better than that. I'm going to try and get it up to 104 tonight. Aim is small. And we're going to be using something called Fizzy Broth, which these guys don't drop anything for. They're just give us something to do while we wait for other dudes to pop that drop the meat that you need from Fizzy Broth. I'm on Thief for Treasure Hunter, and Trust NPCs are basically geared to make it look like I'm attacking like a wild woman. It's totally a wild woman. Lots of haste. Lots of double attack. Lots of triple attack. No Apururu. Should be fine. I mean, these things are only decent challenge. That's in 119 here. I think I'm in 119 here. I feel loud tonight, doesn't it? Maybe it's just Maybe it's just me. I'm just getting old. Item level 117. Okay. So... Oh, that's alright, because I'm wearing the hat. The hat isn't a item level hat. It's a level 1 hat. Treasure Hunter +1 on it. So maybe we'll get more XP. No, we probably won't get more XP. Stab. Hit the TH button on this one. See if maybe we can get like a second meat from them. I don't know if they can drop a second one. They probably can. Probably just don't know how to do it. Sheep aggro. Don't you hate it when they link? Watch this one drop absolutely nothing. Or silence everybody. And that's it, what's gonna drop. Drop nurse. Dang it! Fear the night where I am it. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday! I had to stop and think about that one for a second there. Oh my goodness. These sheeps are coming out of the woodworks tonight. And job point. On the I was about to say on the ninja. But it's not ninja. Let's check out abilities. Let's find job ability. Let's find Steel. Where are you, Steel? Should be right next to me. There it is. Up there at the top. Oh man. Went and died. What's supposed to happen? And I also didn't drop anything. This is making me feel all insecure about my treasure hunters now. Come on, one of these buttons ought to work. Something's got to be off cooldown. Alright, I like sneak attack. You can get used to sneak attack. Let's get haste something going up too, though. This is where he's going to move. Me all like, uh-huh. Say just like that. Going for your sneak attack. Cynical's not very sneaky. I mean, would anybody be giant bunny ears like that? Kind of want her to attack faster. This seems slow. Fizzy lifting drinks. Fizzy Broth. Fizzy Broth is a jug pet. Happy Tuesday, Lenos. That calls for the warthog pet, I think. I don't remember. I made some a long time ago. And when Deoden got his Beastmaster up to 99, I was like, here, have some high quality jug pads. He's like, wow, thanks. Then he used it and he's like, wow, these suck. Like, yeah, can't even sell them. It's true, you can't. Actually, I don't even know why I'm taking my time with these guys. We're just, you know, down to 1% health. Use your weapons. This the 70s movie reference. You think I was watching movies in the 70s? I wasn't. I was watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood in the 70s. It was like the best show ever. Then it was followed with Sesame Street. Not the best. Not even a decent follow-up, really. It was... Sometimes they had good episodes, sometimes they didn't. Then they had the Electric Company after that. That was just bad. I mean, even when I was a kid, I was thinking, bad. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Never really got into that. I know that probably, like, you know, kids are like, candy! There's nothing better than candy. What about a book about candy? I'll read that! Not a true read, is it? Oh. I don't even think I've watched the movie all the way through. I mean, I think I've watched maybe the first half of the movie, where he, like, opens the, sorry, spoilers, wrapper, and gets a ticket. It's a golden ticket, and I don't know why it was even such a popular thing. Mm. For a second there, I thought he was about to Petri breath me, but he didn't. He died, which is good. We're gonna hit the treasure hunter button. We're gonna try and do all our treasure hunter tricks on this here bed raggled. I don't know how to pronounce that last word. Loosuru. Loosuru. I think that's something to do with like bovine. Remember there was a milk brand Safeway used to sell. That was a Lucerne. I don't know if they still do. I haven't been in any of their stores in quite some time. Used to work for them. Ages ago now. Might have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. Who, me? Probably. It was about, oh, I don't know, hour and a half ago, where I was like, screw you, cat, I'm going to the liquor store. Lucerne is popular with Safeways. The sheep. It's like a manufacturer or something. Name of something. Something. So the company I was with, you know, they weren't originally with Safeway. And in Texas, Safeway has a bad reputation. Oh my god, it was... When they left the state, nobody shed it... Well, I can't say nobody shed a tear. I'm sure somebody shed a tear, but goodness, it was bad. And so they were doing good in California, surprisingly. And they wanted to come back into Texas, but they knew if they called their stores Safeway, they would not do so well. So they purchased another chain, and they kept that chain's name. I don't know if I should mention it. I shouldn't mention it. They're kind of a competitor anymore. Although they did offer me a very nice salary back in 1997. 98, sorry. That was when I moved to Dallas. Alright, hey Samba, because she's going too slow. And treasure runner button, because that might be available. Let's see, maybe I don't have the hate. Okay, I got the hate. Do it, Coltada, get the hate back. Dang it, Coltada. Why are you so full of fail? He's Coltada. I mean, Jotrum's even doing more DPS than him tonight. Abilities, job ability. I mean, I have something I could toss at them and piss them off, and they take the long way getting around. But yeah. So anyway, I went to the liquor store, and I was gonna pick up 2 bottles of Amaretto, and I was like, don't be that guy. So I got 1 bottle, and I was like, let's look at the rums. It's been a while since we looked at the rums. The Bacardis, because I really don't consider any other rum except for the Bacardi, because I'm weird like that. Stab. Stab. Stab! Dang it. There we go. It's little things about FF11 you just have to appreciate. Sometimes when the mob is walking away, there's latency issues, and it looks like you're right on top of them, but you ain't. That's right, I tried to stab Cornelia. It was ineffective. So anyway, we went with a rather cheap bottle, Bacardi Gold. Little itty bitty bottle too. And I'm not sure what I think yet. It's a little cinnamony. Mentioned it to a couple of drinking buddies. They're like, "Yeah, it smells pretty good for the price." For the price. If you unlock and run through them, you step in them. If I remember, that is correct. That's basically you get like this, stand in the middle. Comes in handy, especially when you're on Monk and you don't have any ranged thingies. But that would make it easy. And Wickedtron! Took me that long to remember how to pronounce your name. Happy Tuesday! Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to stab you, Shaggy Ovum. In the right back leg. I'm going to do a Hate Samba. Because, you know, 2 macros. That's all I got tonight. Haste, weapon skill, treasure hunt, 3 macros. Sorry, I can't count. Well, the weapon skill macro is not really important. You just go down here, abilities, weapon skill. I wonder if I can one-shot one of these guys with a wasp sting. I bet if I sneak detected, I could. I wonder how much damage I would do. Would be cool. You got me running, going out of my mind. You got me thinking that I'm wasting my time. Don't bring me rum. That sound. Wait. Don't tell me. Olivia Newton-John. Yeah. Totally see her singing that with her Aussie accent. Totally. Forgot to hit the treasure hunt buttons. ELO. I don't even know who that is. Linus is like, I don't even know who Olivia Newton-John is, man. It's all, I was going to say shooting blanks, but that could be taken in a, how shall we say, less than G rating term. Look it up. Oh, it'll get better. Ballad. Oh, really? Seriously. Who casts Ballad? We have 1 mage. See? 1 mage. And he has Convert, so... Bards. My goodness. Electric Light Orchestra. Don't bring me down. And I do know who Eng is. Olivia Newton-John. Did she ever get married? Did she ever change her last name? Is that a stage name? It's probably a stage name. Something else has me wondering. The movie Grease, her character's from Australia. Was that how it was in the original musical? It was a musical, right? Not a play? But... Or did they just like, hey, she's Australian, let's make her character from Australia to, you know, explain the accent. I got bards casting the wrong songs. I got Koltati using Savage Blade. I want to use Savage Blade. Slips off the tongue like grease. I've never had grease on my tongue, except for that one time. Well, we're not talking about that. Actually, I remember my mom, when she was working, I think it was either part-time or as a manager at some fried chicken place. And she burned herself. Like, grease burn and messed up her top, so she calls my dad and says, hey, I need you to swing by the house and pick up another shirt. This one's all not good. He swings by the house, picks up a shirt, heads over there. He's like, oh my god, you need to go to the hospital. Her arm, big, giant, we'll just call it a bubble. Oh, it's Grease Lightning. Oh, the car with the stickers on the side of it. I had a coworker today. Saw her car and had these 2 giant gashes on the passenger side door. And I was thinking, oh my goodness. Are those stickers? No, that's real. I was like, how does one ask you, what did you do to your car? What does the other guy look like? Were you in an accident? You okay? Those aren't stickers. And no, she... Apparently there was, everybody that drives knows how this goes. You want to turn right, but there's a guy in front of you that's taking up both lanes and he wants to turn left. And you got a small car, you think, I could probably squeeze between that car and the rock that's on the corner, right? We're just gonna stand right here, staring at his tail. And apparently she misjudged it. And she hit the rock. I was like, you didn't hit the guy? I'm like, no, fortunately. I'm like, I think you should hit the guy. Taught him a lesson. I was like, hey man, don't block 2 lanes. It's not cool. And also go like, hey man, don't turn left. Left sucks. Always do right turns. That was... Who was that? I don't remember. It was a Transformer. I don't remember which one. It was the yellowish looking... This is from the first generation. Dang it! Sunstreaker? No. It was one of the ones I never had, so... That's why I don't remember the name. TH buttons. Come on. You can do it. Yeah! Oh, so I haven't even checked see how much of meat we have tonight. We don't even have 1 stack. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be all night. It's a good thing I started early. No! I've been silenced. So sad. Let's get a Haste Summer going. Apparently I can't use Haste Summer. My record's already up? Yeah, it's already up. Stab. Spin around. So the idea is, well, actually I was going to fill up the inventory first. Get a whole bunch of junk. And then once we're out of inventory space, we'll go back and, wow, that's a lot of ram skins. Make some room, then make some Fizzy Broths. But maybe we'll just go for 3 stacks of the meats. And maybe, I do have a mount button. Maybe we'll just run to the other camp that has the bedraggled, loose. I almost want to get the phone out and say, Cortana! How do you pronounce? It's going to be like, looser. Like, how do you say that? Does that work actually? Let's see. Cortana button, where'd you go, where'd you go? Dang it. Was supposed to live longer than that. Wasn't even finished hitting buttons yet. I can't believe I've already gotten 2 job points so far. I don't even have my job point cape on, or a ring. The Trizec ring. Alright. How do you go now? L-U-C-E-R-E-W-E. Question mark. Just thinking about it. How to pronounce names. Here's what I found on the web. Here's some other possibilities. Who is Steve Jobs? Who built the White House? What can you do? LuLaRoe. Wow, alright. How do you say it? We'll show you how to pronounce it with buttons. Sorry. Let's mount up. No. Advertisement. Alright, search for, type in the first 3 letters. L-U-C. What was it? E-R-E-W-E? Something like that. Just thinking about. Run this way. I'm on a big, giant purple bird. Really doesn't know. It's like, I don't think that's a word. Probably isn't. Cortana, you fail me. Oh my goodness. I knew I should have gotten Siri. I did. I was... There it is. I didn't mean that. I mean, no offense to all you iPhone users out there. I'm sure it's a very spiffy camera that has phone capabilities to it. But, nah, I shouldn't. Let's not go down that route. I'm only jealous because I don't have one. Let's see, there's 1, 2... Is there any more around the corner, or is it really just 2? 3, 4... Anything over there? And then... rabbits. Alright. 4 it is! We'll see what this works for us. And get ready for a TH button. I was a little slow on that, wasn't I? Always a little slow on that. Use the bully! That way you can, like, use anything, anywhere, in front of them. I may not even be tanking now. Oh yeah! Chaos roll. They're like critted or something. Come on, dude. You can do better than 5. Okay, maybe not. We're just gonna leave it at 5. Sheepskins! And more meat. And more stabbing you in the butts. Sorry, backsides. Posterior! Posterior. Possibly you could use dorsal, but that's more like on the back as opposed to the bottom. Try to find, you know, words that aren't bad words, but basically describe the same thing. Like coit. Talked about that last night. That's not a bad, kind of a bad word. People on Olivia Newton-John's going, oh my. The loins. That's true. That's true. They did use the word loins in a Batman movie. What was it? Mask of the Phantasm or something like that? And Joker was talking about good old days with so-and-so and so-and-so, and then this chick shows up and he's all like, the spawn of his loins shows up here. And he's like, that really wasn't a movie for kids. Unfortunately. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Stabbing you in the side. Now I want steak. Dang it. Why do I gotta be so hungry all the time? Why is Cornelia laughing at me? She probably wants steak too. Who wouldn't? Steak's awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Mount up. There we go. You know what this game needs? A sheep mount. I would call my sheep mount Greased Lucerwu. Ooh, something. So, you know, instead of Greased Lightning, go with that other word. Start with the letter L. Is it even an English word? Let's see. Let's try that again. Come on, Google Lucerewe. I apparently can't even type tonight. R-E-W-E. Search. No. Apparently the V key is right next to the C key. And okay. Come on. Quit being difficult. Just delete the V. That's all you need to do. Delete. Alright, it's funny. Lucerewu meat. Lucerewu meat. Lucerewu meat. It's all Final Fantasy 11 references. So maybe it's not a real word. Or... Nah. Nah. FF11 wouldn't do that. They would find some really odd reference. Category B's come here address. Really? It's like every single thing is Final Fantasy 11 related. Version updates, slice of giant sheep meat, Avatar Phantom Gem, updates, new job adjustments, fire crystals. Never mind. Some questions don't have answers. Unless you learn Japanese, go to Japan, go to Square Enix and say, WTF, or whatever that translates to in Japanese. And you're just like, dude, Maybe we'll do it for 2 stacks. Fine. We got this. Got 1 more meat. We're gonna treasure hunter you. I'm gonna like it. Probably will like it. He's all like, yay! Somebody on this server noticed me! So you know there's like so many mobs in the game right now. The bad guys outnumber the players probably... Oh shoot. Has anybody ever counted how many mobs are in every zone? Added all the zones together? It's gotta be like a 40-to-1, you know, in their favor. Odds, that is. More yummy meats. Let's check out the item description real quick, see if that's any better. The item description says this. Massive hunk of raw Lurseru flesh has a unique pungency. Not completely unlike that of a sopping wet Mithra. Wow. I never thought I would ever say the words sopping wet Mithra in the I never thought I would say that. Wow. Wow, Square Enix. So it's like that sheep, that the meat of that sheep, that's what Mithra smell like when they're wet. Like, okay. I wonder if it's the same thing in the Japanese translation, or if it just, you know, missing some of its charm. I wonder if a Japanese sopping wet Mithra would smell the same as an American sopping wet Mithra. You would think not. I would think not. Yeah. I don't know why I wouldn't think not, but hold on. I'm going to go to macros. I'm going to edit a macro. I'm going to move this treasure hunter macro from over there to right here. There we go. And then on the next mob, we'll use it at the start of the fight. Just like that. Dude fell down. Dropped nothing. Really? Nothing? Nothing at all? I mean... Bad raggled. Sorry. Wait. I want to do this first. What do you mean you can't do it yet? Ugh. Cooldowns. Why does this game always have to have so many cooldowns? Alright, so that's fine. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Right from behind. There we go. Yeah, I saw the treasure hunter proc. What does the bumper sticker say? Thieves do it from behind. I think that's what the bumper sticker says. It's like the motto for thievery. You get into the special guild. Dun dun dun. It's a shame we're not going after snow geodes and sheepites tonight. My sentiments exactly. Taro on a motorcycle. I think that was a motorcycle. Might have been. More TH buttons. Actually, no, we're going to say the TH buttons. Notice I'm not using range attack macros tonight. It's only because I don't want to throw my battery away. That battery has like plus 1% double attack. We can do what we want to. Not according to Dallas Police Department, you can't. Keep it under 75, man. Noise pollution. I mean, why should we have to listen to that? Just because Taro, like... What's the word I'm looking for? No, I'm not going to use that word. That could become political rather quickly. So let's not use that word. What were we talking about? I already forgot. I got sheepskins. I didn't even know we were fighting sheep. Wow. I'm gonna get lost. I just know it. Like, alright, you have the rams over here. And then... I think razorbacks were in the next camp. Yep. And then there'll be some more rampant. Actually, you can't mix college team mascots with NFL mascots. It's gonna upset somebody. Either way, I think I'm just too white and nerdy. That would have been... Wait. Let me think about it. I know this one. Yeah. This would be... Limp Bizkit. Yeah, totally. Sandyland, number 1. Happy Tuesday. I forgot the TH button. I'm like, dude, relax. Yeah, man. I know most of the Weird Al Yankovic songs. Weird Al Yankovic actually had a track on the Pokemon movie 2000. Yes. I'm not gonna say it was good. They saved it for the credits, but actually it was the Polka or Pokemon Polka. It was a polka. Just kind of neat. Now I think about it. Now I want to listen to it. I think Backstreet Boys also had a track on there. It was a good album. Now it's Dance of the Blossom. It's all coming back to me now. People are like, "Oh my god, you really did have that CD. You probably listened to it too many times." I'm like, yeah, not too many. Definitely would be a switch. Well, I have been listening to. Still listening to the German synth pop. I actually been thinking about telling my phone to find YouTube tracks where I can learn German in my sleep, so I can just play that while sleeping and then wake up the next morning knowing German. I don't think that's the way it would work. Maybe if I was like, 3 or 4 years old, would have a better shot. Not 40 something. Hey, man. I remember not having any problem whatsoever farming this stuff before. Or maybe that was just because I was watching movies at the same time. So that's the best thing about the weekends is you can have a Final Fantasy 11 up or whatever MMO you play, be farming stuff on that without really paying too much attention to it, and you have another movie on another TV screen or on your phone even. And, multitask. I'm like, oh, I love this part. I think. It was like, there were 2 movies, this is back in the World of Warcraft days, that I think I watched too many times. Would have been Fight Club and... Oh! The Batman Begins movie. But that would have been cool. I never got into Corsair much long ago, so I've been playing with it myself. But you have to be careful how you read some of these things out. I have to be careful. You don't have to be careful. You can say whatever you want. But, that reminds me of a Lords of Acid song. Concerto. I don't know how to say it. It's European. Concerto for me and myself. And it's actually a pretty decent song. We used to have that on repeat, actually, when playing Pokemon Yellow. I think it was Pokemon Yellow. The slot machine. So you can get the points and get the Polygon. I think. Yeah. There's a best. And the drum beat for the drum machine was in a perfect tune, or a perfect rhythm, so you just keep hitting the A button in tune with it, and you get all wins. Just, I don't know how it worked that way, and I was afraid that if I stopped it, it wouldn't ever work again, so I sat there for like 4 hours, hitting the A button until I maxed out all my points, or coins, or whatever, and had enough for a Polygon. Ah, the good old days. I'm gonna bully this thing. I wonder if I should get out another thief trust in PC. Somebody that, I don't know, Might have better treasure hunter than me, because I think my treasure hunter was not so great tonight. It's not so great every night, I know. Curse. Dang it! I didn't want an earth crystal. We got plenty of earth crystals. Water crystal, on the other hand, we'll be using those tonight. I wouldn't mind more water. Well, no, we actually got quite a few water crystals as well. Wouldn't that be funny? Here we are. You got all your ingredients. You're all set. You go to the Moogle. Give me water crystals. And Moogles are like, yeah, about that. You're actually out of water crystals. I'm like, what? Yeah, you stopped trading them to me a long time ago. Started selling them to NPCs because you're like, psh, water crystals. No one's ever going to need these. And we're going to have to go up the sky, find the water elementals. Be going, never thought I'd be doing this again. Come on. Here, there we go. Yeah, you just turn off the auto lock feature. That's actually kind of cool. Running around like that. It's gonna get people nauseated. I better stop. Definitely. Oh, no, you didn't. You know what would be good right now? Blue Mage. Does Blue Mage get some type of treasure hunter with particular spell combinations? I bet they do. Blue Mage gets like everything. Used to play some Lords of Acid songs and got many looks like... Of course, nowadays it'd probably be all passé, because you look back at it and think, oh, it's all kind of silly. I mean, I've never been to any of their concerts, but I think some of the things they used to do there, you could probably still get arrested in most counties in Texas if you were to do them in public. Oh, the 90s, my goodness. I always like it on little music apps. They're like, hey, you might like this band. I'm like, alright. And click it. They're like, oh yes, do you like that one? You might like this one. I'm like, alright, click it. Yeah, it's not so bad. And then it goes full circle back to what I'm looking for. The very first one's like, hey, you might like this one. It's like, this is the one I started with. That's right. Like, oh, okay, so if I click this, will it go back? Yeah. Yeah, just a carousel. That's okay. And drop some meat. Yay! It worked. All you have to do is, like, wait for it to die, then wiggle your fingers at it. Say, drop some meat. It'll drop some meat. I also get capacity chain 11, which is not bad considering I have to go through like 3 other camps to get to the other side. Alright, we're starting on our 3rd stack. Should we go to 4 stacks? What time is it? Alright, 40 minutes. Dang it. So, it's taking us about 20 minutes a stack, give or take. Yeah, I think we'll, it's gonna be embarrassing though. I mean, it takes 20 minutes to farm 3 stacks. It's gonna take like less than 5 minutes to actually turn all that stuff into, you know, fizzy stuff. No. And wait, told myself we're not gonna make the next cocktail until I start hitting the last synth macro. So I really want to make that next cocktail right about now. Stab you in the... Are they ears or are they little horns? Let's see if I can... Dang it! Cornelia, move your legs. Thank you. It's like she ducked down for just a second so you could see over her and then she got back up. I'm like, dang it, why you gotta be that way? I think those are horns. Yeah, those are definitely horns. They're not long horns, which is why I couldn't tell the difference. Blue Mage gets Treasure Hunter's stat. Try and remember spells. Amorphic Spikes was 1. Okay. That's kind of cool. Also proof that Blue Mage can do everything. Yeah, maybe not anything, but almost everything. Sniper Shot. Just turn this way. Make sure I keep the hate. Wouldn't want Jochum to steal hate with his tears of Abyssia. He keeps chunking at us. I still want Square Enix to toss in, for anything range, not just Rangers, but anything range, where there can be a critical miss, where not only do you miss the mob, but whatever you just chunked at it, tossed at it, used a bow and arrow, loaded it into a musket, and fired it with some type of gunpowder. Critical miss. You miss the mob, but you hit your tank. And your tank gets to go, ow! Dude! Sorry. What side are you on? Said I was sorry. That'd be awesome. I mean, it would be best if, you know, we could go back in time and do it. That should have been the Ranger nerf back from 2005. Yeah. Not whatever they did. Gave them a nerf ball. Definitely a nerf ball. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody mentioned Cyber Monday. Of course, I just saw the word cyber and I was like, ooh, get the popcorn out. But funny that nobody else really gets that connotation anymore, because they're talking about, you know, buying gifts for people and kids and relatives and co-workers, maybe. Only if you like them. It's one of the plus sides, not liking anybody you work with. Don't have to get them gifts. Well, maybe you do. Probably. Now that I think about it, I should look into making my own pumpkin spice bread. I have no idea how to do it, but I have access to the internet, and chances are there's somebody on the internet that knows how to do it. Hosted what they did, and they're like, yeah, borrow that, try it, see how it works, and then, yeah, then the house will smell like pumpkin bread, or pumpkin spice bread. That should make me popular with probably nobody. Sneak, sneak, sneak. This is unlocking, trying to run through the mob. There you go. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes games like, no, immovable object. Now that is a double and triple attack rate that I can get behind. It's like, if only 100 Fist was that fast. Like, do Morse code. Almost, if you know Morse code. I don't. It's not even one of those things that I ever really wanted to learn. You're like, alright, something does SOS, but other than that, what? I shouldn't say that. What good is Morse code good for anyways? Alright, 2 stacks and 8/12 of another stack. Or I was about to say 2/3. Yeah, that's about right. 2/3 of a third stack. Let's see if we can get the third stack killing these dudes over here's. Also wonder what the moon phase is. Not that moon phase has anything to do with waning. Alright, so we just missed full moon. But it still should be decent enough. Well, it should be. People will be all like, Square Enix said a long time ago that moon phase has absolutely nothing to do with anything except fishing. Totally has everything to do about fishing. Tested that one myself. Whoa. Excuse me. I only do Cyber Mondays, those have the best deals. Any alchemy on level 65-ish? Actually, I think I got 65 alchemy. Status, craft skill, alchemy's at 70. L2, I got Z, alchemy skills. You be looking for us? I always try to use the letter Z instead of S when I've been drinking. Because, you know, maybe not. Of course, you know, the player probably zoned when I type that, because I'm past 11. Of course, you're probably also a critical break. Yeah, I can see that. More stabs. Fall down. Okay, you don't even need to say drop me. You just have to wiggle your fingers at the screen and it just happens. I know. I don't want to do it all the time though, 'cause that would be... what's the word I'm looking for? That would be like taking advantage of an exploit. Yes. I don't know if we used Bully. Did we? Twitherum Scale. Good nets. And I have those in my inventory. That's even better. Pick a player. Pick a player and a place. See how that works. Actually, I really don't want to mess up my capacity chain. It's at 11. Kind of cool. Usually don't get that high. Not when you're like typing in link shell chat and stuffs. That was the wrong button. No. Items. 2 more. That's all we need. 2 more meats. 4 more sheeps. 50-50 chance. They either drop it or they don't. Those are good odds. Actually, I think there's 5 over here. Sounds right, doesn't it? 4 rams. Kind of seems like they're 22,800 XP on the Twitherum 2. It's a lot of XP. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just 4. 4 is a good number. I don't mind 4. To be there in 2 shakes of a tail. It's kind of like sheep. One more. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Totally get into not so funny looking outfit. Maybe we should get her funny looking outfit. Actually, it's gonna be more than 2 shakes. No, not dazing Discord. Oh, it's lame. But yeah, we got that second one. So we're just gonna cheat and oh my goodness, it didn't kill him. I call foul. We should have enough TP for the second one here. And jump. Oh my goodness. So many job points tonight. Actually, I think my home point is in the star. Let's find out. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna find our crafting rings. We never do anything without our crafter's ring. Success 1%. There we go. Culinarian's apron because reasons. On the hat. Don't ever forget the chef's hat because when you're doing alchemy, you totally want to be dressed up like a chef. Apparently, you can't use the equipment menu right now because reasons. Boom, 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 boom. Watch me not have enough inventory space. I've been killing stuff all night. I should have enough. Wave. And we're gonna go to equip. And we're going over here. Chef's hat. And oh, apparently I didn't save my ring swaps. What are your plans after you finish Burt Gang? Retire Cyndaquil and do Songarth full time. Those are my plans. Hit the trade button? He did. I wasn't paying attention. Should go tell Steve I've been drinking a little. Alright, so what we got? Take a lightning crystal and then go with that thingy. Better not blow up. Don't blow up. I mean, I got level 70 skill. Should be able to pull this off. Won't get a skill up from it. Everybody think good thoughts. Good thoughts. Uh-oh. Somebody thought a bad thought. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Well, at least play with it some. Probably. Trade. Trade. Oh, I was waiting. There we go. So, Twithrum scale. Click the OK button. Woot! If I only had some popcorn thingies. Popcorn thingy. Back to the grind. Where are we going? Let's go to Windy. Yeah. The Culinarians Guild should be opening soon. We're gonna need, let's see if I remember this. Tartar rice. Sorry, Lenos. As you know, Tartars, they really like their rice. Waters, and what number 4 you're gonna need? Oh, wait, no, dang it. We also need to go to Haute Orgon Whitegate, pick up some pine nuts. And then, what was the last one? That was 4 items. Million corn. I forgot about the million corn. You can either get that from the oregano vendor, or if you've gone far enough in the Chains of Prometheus, I don't remember which part is far enough, but NPC will sell it there too. That's somewhat higher price. Let's see. Regional info, conquest. Wow, Wendy's doing good tonight. I don't remember where the vendor is for oregano in Windhurst. I think I would. I mean, the million corn. That's an sorry. That's an ingredient in insect paste. And insect paste is used for fishing up the moat carps, and moat carps are used for getting the Lushing's rod, and Lushing's rod was used in making gil in the good old days. I guess technically it still is, but oh well. Let's go to home point number 1. We never do home point number 1 anymore. Except for now. Yeah. Does either Illicet or Manikov use erase stuff? Probably not. I know, right? It's 2017. I'm in Tabnazian Staple. Life is strange, man. Around over here. Oh, almost ran into a wall. That would have been kind of funny. What is kind of funny is I know exactly where this NPC is. Don't even need to look her up on a map. And I do know where the oregano vendor is in Sandy, because back in the good old days, Sandy, always in first place. Always. Comalata. This kind of sounds like a nice coffee, doesn't it? We're gonna hit the buy button. We're gonna look for the million corn. I'm gonna buy 3 stacks. Yeah, let's get 3 stacks, since we got 3 stacks of meat. Alright, 3 stacks there. You don't have any pine nuts on you by chance, do you? That would just be too easy. Yeah. Too easy. Alright, so next stop is going to be Haute Orgon White. Oh my god, we're going to Whitegate in 2017. I don't know if I've ever pronounced Haute Orgon correctly. I don't know if there probably is a correct pronunciation, but heck, why not say it? Audalin, that one at least rolls off the tongue better. Change subject. Change the subject. It's all fine. I'm cheap. We're gonna use the book. Survival guide time. I need teleportation assistance. Please. It's gonna be treasures of AU area, White Gate, tabs. You know, little Garth and Wayne, whatever. I don't remember their last names. Wayne's World. Every time they had one of those, don't fizz over. Acid flashbacks. You would just do that thing with their fingertips and go do 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 do, and it was, you know, special effects in the 90s. Low budget, but still worked. Auto run. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait. Just wait. Don't mess it up then. Okay, mess it up. Hit the flee button. This 20% movement speed buff is just too dang slow. Oh my god. Shoot. Probably have more years behind us than we have ahead of us now. Faster. There we go. I should try that though. If I ever get caught for flea hacking in FF11, to be like, we think you know why you're here. And I'm like, hey man, I'm like 92 years old. I don't have much time left. What would a GM do if they locked up a 92-year-old in the Final Fantasy XI jail? So like, I don't have much time left. Let me enjoy the game. Dude, you broke the law. Probably not. I'm going to buy these here pine nuts. 12 gil each. Now I'm in the mood for cashews. I don't know why. When is anybody ever not in the mood for cashews, though? Except for that one time. But oh well. Item space. How we doing? 51 out of 8. We're fine there. It's a shame. Well, actually, there is something I can do with all that ram skin. Turn it into capes. We're gonna travel to another home point. We're gonna go back to Windhurst. Full circle. Waters. Home point number 4. Yes, please. Now we're gonna get the ums. The ums. Shoot, there was something else I forgot. Oh well, we'll get that next. Taru rice. That's it. I'm gonna click on the door and it's gonna be like, we just sold out. Come back tomorrow. And I'll be like looking at Setsui. I don't know how to say that. Be like, you bought all the Taru rice. I know it was you. Remember back in good old days when you had to actually wait a little bit in between every purchase of a whatever from the guild, and be like, you gotta wait a little longer. And then you know that somebody else was purchasing what you just tried to purchase because they had limited stock. Oh my god, it was like every morning there would be like 20-30 players camped out here trying to get the stuff, so you go straight to the auction house and sell it for 2 to 3 times more what they paid for it. Capitalism. We're going to travel to another home point, but it's going to be in the current region. This time we're going to go to Port Windhurst. Buy the monk house. Yes, please. There is food that you can purchase that will help increase your skill up rate. Also, having the Audalin version of Signet. Ionis? I think. I don't remember. The Audalin version of Signet. I think will also give you a slight chance at getting a skill up. I don't know what the chances are, but you can also purchase the food from the auction house. You can make it. I could make it, but one of the ingredients is kind of lame. So just like, time is money. I'm just going to go ahead and purchase it from the NPC. It's not that much cheaper. Alright, so this is beast pet food. Skill gains, here we go, combat skill gains. Synthesis skill gain rate by 7%, or 5%, or even a 3% if you want to go that way. And they also got high quality increases, but they balance it out with synthesis failure rate minus 6%. So yeah, we're not getting that one. We're going for this one right here. I'm just gonna get one. Yeah, I mean, one should be enough. Alright. Now we gotta get some water crystals. Like, you certainly didn't plan this out well. No. No, I didn't. We're gonna current region once again. This is gonna be Windy Waters. Homework number 4. Yes. Cheers. Don't spill this all over yourself, Dan. Not like last time. So yummy. I could probably get used to this Bacardi Gold. I mean, a friend was saying, try it with a real sugar soda. Like any of the Mexican sodas, they use real sugar. I'm trying to remember. There's one that starts with S, I think. Sierra Mist, I think they use real sugar. Again, or used to. I don't think it's something else. Probably thinking of something else. I haven't had Sierra Mist since we stopped getting stuff from Papa John's. Now to think about it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Alright, we're going to trade these 2 stacks of fire crystals that didn't want to sell in the auction house for 4K each. Alright. I just stuck them on the auction house because I was like, you know, I really don't want to run out to the ephemeral Moogle. Seems like such a chore. Like, not only all over the place, but I'm already at the auction house. I'm going to shove it on the auction house. Maybe it'll sell. If so, yay Gil. If it doesn't, okay, I'll take them off. And it did sell. Actually, I should have tried to raise the price. It's like, hey, fire crystals, you want to go for 80k a stack? You know you want to. I'm like, dude, how expensive are these things? Alright, 1, 2, 3 stacks plus a couple extras. Some other stuff. Not as many sheepskins as I would want, but oh well. Ephemeral Moon, I need crystals. The water kind. Crystals returned to moi. Water, specific number 36. Yes! Are you sure? Okay. Moogle Magic ahoy. Alright, so now we're gonna start clicking ourselves. First thing we're gonna do is use this Aster Ygritte Shard number 4. You could use this to pop a Notorious Monster and maybe get some stuff from him, but I'm not. Kitrin Macaron years ago. I don't know if I probably don't need the skill support. Synthesis skill support. Yeah. Lap is good. Water direction is in the W for west for water. Although that, everyone says that's been disproved. It's just an old wives' tale about pointing in a certain direction while you synth increases your chances of getting a skill up, or even just, I think, enhances your ability to not blow up. Success rate. So no skill up. Great. Actually, no, wait, there was one. Yeah. Cyndaquil's cooking skill rises 0.1 points. Nice. Alright, we're gonna hit the last synth button. We're gonna put the controller down. Sit back. Grab our beverage. Yeah, we're just gonna stare at the water crystal synths for the next 2 hours. I remember when I got this monitor. I never had a monitor this clean before. And I was doing a water synthesis on the game, and it's like, oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Trying to go grab the message, it's like, you gotta take a look at this. And she's like, wow, that does look nice. H. Galleon. I forgot what day it was. Cheating Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Cheers. Kind of want to like drink all this real fast, but then it'll get sloppy. Microwaving with Marge from Gremlins 2. I know I talked about this either last week or earlier. And, yeah, it was, she used the, cooking sherry and everything. One of my favorite lines was, some people just like to add a little bit of sherry. I add a lot. They're like, that voice. That's the voice that, you know, I want to try and use myself one of these days. Tonight, we are going to try and get up to cooking skill 104. We're at 103. The cap on what I'm making, I think, was 102. And it looks like after that first successful cooking skill, we're not going to be getting any more. But, oh well, that's fine. I already got 1.1 skill up. Like I said, we farmed all our materials. We farmed the meat. Actually, I should check the auction house, see if they have any more other meats on there. So, fishing still has a long way to go. Smithing, not so much. Another 14 levels and we'll be done there. Goldsmithing, another 15 levels. I thought goldsmithing was higher than that. No. Leathercraft, 20 levels. Bonecraft, 7! 7 levels go for bonecraft. Nice. And then synergy, a whopping 97. I'm saving that one for last. Totally. One of these days, though, it's gonna be like, hey, you got that synergy stuff done. Good job. We could use you. You're like, what, make a necklace? Is it a necklace or a belt? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's a ring. That's it. The other thing I don't get is like, what shall we say? Golka, they have big hands, they have big fingers. What would be a ring for them would be like a really tight necklace for Humes and Elvon and Mithra and the other normal race people, and then it'd be like a belt for a Tartar. That's kind of a mean Tartar joke. Fought Jin again, and was able to get another drop from the core Notorious Monster mini-boss, Shar Ring. Congrats! Also made 4 million off Dynamis Divergence A. Got a Beastman Metal. Metal. Not metal. Metal. Congrats! Times 2. You don't want to come over to Quetzal and like, hey man, I got gills. Let me give you these gills. Don't do that. I mean, you can if you want to, but don't do it. I'm actually trying to remember how much further along I would be in FF11 if I hadn't given away so much gil over the years. Probably not much further than What's the Dune Dynamis like? It's profitable to solo. I don't know if you can solo it. You might be able to. I also don't know if you need at least 3 people. Overlord Gaming. I forgot to say happy Tuesday. Bought my Thief AF119 plus 3 head 2. Congrats. Cost me 5 million to upgrade. Yuck. Can't sell it. Not even a Beastmaster with like all the best gears. Maybe a Scholar. Bet a Scholar could solo it. Scholars are weird like that. They're like, oh yeah? Yeah? Let me kite ya. We'll see how that goes. Minimum 3 people? Oh, shoot. And not only that, you also need, you also have to have defeated one of the Diabolos Notorious Monsters in Dynamis Tabnazia. I think. I don't remember. If you're gonna do it with 3, you better have 1 hell of a sleeper. Lenos! Lenos is 1 hell of a sleeper. No. That came out the wrong way. Minnie, on the other hand, he fell asleep on this one night. Because the minimum amount of mobs you will aggro per pull is 5, and they all hit like trucks. Probably. Don't you say they have like 2 1-hour abilities? They can use them whenever, all willy-nilly? Probably. 3 black mages could probably do it. 18 black mages would be better. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine that? It's all like, sleep! Everything slept. Nuke! Nuke everything down. If they all hit it for like 99,999 points times 18, it'd be like, oh yeah. He only took like 10% of its health off, but he can sleep again. Summoner, summon White Mage, Orc, does Benediction and Astral Flow at the same time. Astral Diction. That's what I'm going to name my next Tart. Maybe. Name's probably already taken now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh, can do either one. Oh. Would Benediction wake up everybody that you have slept? Is that could be why we always save the White Mages for last? I guess that would make sense. I'm gonna hit another last synth button. We haven't really gotten any other skill ups since that first one, right? Yeah, there's the first one. Oh dear. Good thing we went for 3 stacks. It wakes all the enemies. Oh man, that's gotta be rough. All right, I'm gonna change some of this outfit. I'm gonna take off the cooking skill +1. This may be pushing me a little bit too far out of range. I want to leave those alone. Increases rate of synthesis success by 1%. Doesn't say necessarily skill ups or anything, but I don't know. And let's put on the Counselor's Garb. We never get to use Counselor's Garb anymore. On Beastmaster Eye Mobs, if Pet is out, they can still charm ya. That would be cool. I would go just to show that up. The worst mob is the Ninja, though. They can charm you even with the pet out. Oh no, that's lame. Ninja, Summon Blue Mage, Orc, Arpad, hitting Gargery. Just goes boom. And it doesn't kill them, surprisingly. It's like every time I use Mage and Gargery, I had the home point. Actually, I take that back. There were like 2 times I didn't have to. Because White Mage was like, oh well, at least we didn't wipe. I've got to wait on the tank to get unweakened. Stop fighting the leader Orc Ninja. He always kills 50-75% of the party. Oh, the good old days. I'm having flashbacks now of Dynamis Sandy. Me dying on top of another player and then sending the tell to that player going, sorry that my avatar's head fell between your legs. And she would type back, it's okay, I don't even know where my hand is. And like, little things that we would do. Make the waiting for a raise wait time just a little bit, more entertaining. Actually, it was one time. Maida died first because he was supposed to be asleep and everything. And I was all like, shoot, we're all gonna die, aren't we? Crap, where's Maida? I want to die on top of him so I can go, ha ha! You bet 5%, their meeting Gargery hits for up to 2,000! Well, that would be like, what's that paladin ability that, I don't know, gives everybody like a magic damage resistance buff. It's like something to do with ramparts. Don't remember exactly what it is because I just know where it is on my macro bar, and that's kind of when I like use that one. Yeah, totally is rampart. Maybe it's Sentinel. No, Sentinel's the physical one. Just increases your block rate on your shield. Also gets you enmity or hate. So we've gotten 0.2 skill ups. So glad I went with the expensive synthesis skill up bonus food. Maybe I shouldn't be going after a level 102 synth. Of course I'm going to do it. It's like the cheapest way to do it. And we all know the dent's cheap. That's not true. Frugal. Everybody knows the dent is frugal. This player's logging in right now going, cooking? Oh man, I hated cooking. Even in game. But last synth. Basically it's just a command. You just type out /last synth. And it'll take whatever synth that you were doing, try to do whatever. As long as you have the crystals, as long as you have the ingredients, as long as you have inventory space, it'll just automatically do it again. Yes. And you can make a macro out of it with a /weight after it. And I think I got my weight set at 25 seconds. You could probably lower them a little. No! What? The million coin was innocent. So unfair. I do have a 25-second wait after all that. So all you have to do is like hit a macro. That'll buy you less than a minute and a half. But if you have to like go to the bathroom, then yeah, no problem. Get hungry. Go to the kitchen. Make a sandwich. Now I want a sandwich. Is it too late to order a sandwich? No, it's not. I'm on a diet. Which is why I'm drinking sugary substances with alcohol. Yeah. Wing sword. Which one is the wing sword? Or is that for Excalibur? I think it is. I remember needing that once. A long time ago. Not that long, probably like last year. Shoot, it was probably this year. Oh my goodness. When did I get Excalibur? Oh. I'll look it up later. There's like a whole video about it. So I'm just trying to remember. Can't remember now. Let's click this button. Let's go to YouTube. See if I can find my channel. My channel. And it goes straight to like Beatsmaster. I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. Alright, it's gonna be under the popular uploads. No, that's Aegis. Can't believe the Aegis video is more popular than the Excalibur thingy. Uh-oh. It's taking a little bit of time here. Here we go. It was last year. Relic Sword Excalibur acquired on September 19th, 2016. Oh my goodness. That makes me feel old. I don't know why. It's been over a year. I should have made another relic in that time, or at least finished Mythic, at the very least. Gotten cooking up to 110. Figures I get whatever the problem fixed just in time to log out for work. Yo. Tell them you got a virus on the what's a computer term that sounds like a human thing. Let's see. It's not gonna be the hard drive. Can't be a floppy disk because nobody uses floppy disk anymore. Monitor, cables, HDMI, speakers, stuff, headphones, keyboard. No, it's not like, dang it. It's got to be something. Low down. Yeah, probably not. Don't call in sick to work to play a Final Fantasy 11, folks. It's not free to play. You need a job, or at least a source of income. That would be cool, but they did approve my time off for vacation. Vacation? I don't want a vacation. I mean, one where I don't drive out 1,000 miles. Look up at the sun for 3 minutes, get back in the car, drive back another 1,000 miles, and be back to work on Wednesday. Yeah, that was my last vacation. It's not nearly as relaxing as I wanted it to be. Did we get a level up yet? No, we're just still getting skill ups. Yay for that, Mr. Bug. Synthesis canceled. Oh no, that means we ran out of stuff, didn't it? Ran out of stuff. Sorry, it was a bug. Just trying to get the bug. Oh, that's a lot of Fizzy Broth. Alright, I wonder if the Cooking Guild will purchase it from me. Probably not. I wouldn't think they would. Even though it is a cooking item. Po. Oh, shoot. Shop's already closed. Oh well. I'll get that fixed in time for work. Been having a problem with getting that cell online for the past 1.5 hours. You know what happens when I can't get online for 1.5 hours? That's right. Get crazy. I'll like find the phone number for the internet people and be all like, "Hey, internet people, did I forget to pay my bill?" No, let me check on that, sir. No, your account is paid in full. Then why isn't my internet on? Oh no. It's hell. Actually, every time I call them, they probably just look at the comments in my file and be all like, "Oh shit, I don't want to pick up the phone. It's gonna be that guy. He's gonna yell at me. He's so mean." I can be mean, unfortunately. Oh yeah. When was the last time I had internet trouble? It was about a month ago? It's less than that. Early November? Late November? Maybe it just might have been 2 weeks ago. I figured out a strategy for very easy, intense ambuscade. The one with the frog? Because that one's easy. Just don't tank on Paladin. Tanking on Paladin's bad on the very easy, intense ambuscade. Actually, I think it'd be bad on pretty much most of them. I'm gonna click that one. We're gonna do the sell button. We're gonna be all like Fizzy Broth. How much do they sell for? It's not gonna be a lot of gil, but in fact, I think it's gonna be less than what we actually spent getting all the stuffs. But oh well, we got some skill ups. Didn't get nearly as many skill ups as I wanted. I was hoping to be able to like, yeah, 3 stacks. 3 stacks of stuff should get you 1 level. Then I forgot. This is Final Fantasy 11. 3 stacks ain't enough. I'm gonna go and sell this stuff here, and then that stuff there, so it's just gonna take up inventory space and stop. Master year. That way we can get another one too. Settle it again. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the ram skins in the ram horn. There is something I can do with the ram skin. There is a thingy. Going with no trust and no buffs. Pump tank is best. Okay. How to keep your tank alive? Huh. Or your puppet master even. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're gonna go back to the area where all the stuff was. The sheeps. Try and get some more sheeps murdered. Let's go and go the White Rob cap, and then I knew I should have never taken this stuff off. I think that'll be fine. Rings. Yeah, you definitely want the opponent's ring. Everything else after that, not as important, but Raja's ring, that's kind of like best in slot. Accuracy is better too. And that should be fun. Should be fun. Boom, boom, boom. Use summoners to run in and do a rage soon as it's up. Okay. Of course, when he says pup tank is best, that means not the pup tank trust NPC. Maybe he does. Traveling to another home point. We're gonna do current region. No. Oh goodness. This happens when you go cooking. East Wilka, Leafalia, home number 1. Yes, please. Cheers. This would be better if we were fishing. With a straw, because I'm actually gonna probably spill that next hour and a half. This way. Yeah, we're gonna do a different trust combination. Instead of Kolkata, we'll have a Poorer, because totally want to get as many, that's the word I'm looking for. Mage's Ballads on me. As we can get. I summoned Cornelia first just so she stays close to me and I don't have to worry about missing the haste bubble. Torchum's fine. Well, I don't. Maybe he's not fine. He's passable. There are worse trusting VCs. And then finally, little Maya. No matter how many times the flames of oblivion flare up and threaten to consume civilization, people always find a way to survive. That's kind of a dark, now that I think about it. It's like I have a new respect for, what's her name again? Omaya? That button. Weapon skill button. Yeah, weapon skill. Actually, no, treasure on button should be fine. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, you're in trouble now. Maybe not. The bedraggled Lucirui is intimidated by the Mithra with the bunny ears. Every now and then I think of silly stuff like, hey, if I was to make a parody of a book or a movie, and then, you know, redo it in Final Fantasy XI terminology. It's like the girl with the dragon tattoo. It's like, yes, they have dragons. Yes, they could probably... Your avatars could probably pretend they have tattoos. I think Final Fantasy XIV lets you have tattoos. Anyways, that's kind of important. Be more, what kind of tattoo would a Mithra have? Be the Mithra with the Rarab tattoo? Maybe? Probably not. What's cute? Oh, the Mandy tattoo. Make it a black Mandy tattoo. You know, that would be cool. Stab faster. I swear, if there was somebody, Mithra, with daggers, attacking that fast and trying to stab me that many times, I would, like, run for my life. I'm like, no! Get away from me, hyper bad woman. And he'd be all like, no! I'm gonna stab you. And he'd be all like, quit moving. The latency. I can't keep up. Can't stab you, and you're like, I'm going to the zone line. Gotta get out of here. What happened if they like zoned into another zone and just kept running? Would they eventually have to stop? Lose aggro? Go do something else? Probably go do something else. Gonna go ahead and get ready to mount up here as soon as this thing's dead. That thing is now dead. Hop up. Latency. We have 4. We'll just call it L. L meats. Which, for those of y'all that just joined us, the thing that we're farming tonight has a description that says, this massive hunk of raw, Lucirui flesh has a unique pungency, not completely unlike that of a sopping, wet Mithra. If only we could get 3 names in Final Fantasy XIV. So instead of, you know, calling your character Wet Mithra, which will probably get you in trouble, you could go with something more along the lines of Sopping Wet Mithra, which will probably still get you in trouble, but yeah. There's not to think about it. Star Trek Online. We can name our ships pretty much whatever we want, as long as it's not you know, offensive. It's probably offensive. I'll name my next starship that. Sopping Wet Mithra. The USS. Sopping. Gotta find the right crew, though. You're gonna want a crew that smells funny. Don't say Klingon. Not fuck Klingon smell funny. Just want that word for it. Cheers, everyone. Oh, having fun tonight. Even though I don't know why I'm having fun. Just farming. We're over here. Actually, no, we're not gonna. Actually, no, we are gonna go this way because there's like 2 more over here, aren't there? Yes, stuff coming back to me now. Hit the stab button, treasure hunt button, item button. We are up to 5. Loose meats and stuffs. That actually sound like several cars. Raichu, the butcher of the theme. Yeah. Sneak, sneak, sneak! I feel like I forgot something important. Don't you hate it when you think you forgot something important, you can't remember what it is? I remember as soon as I got home that I had forgotten my Cynical lunch kit at work. Great. I only have twice as much Tupperware to wash tomorrow. And of course that means that I don't even know what I'm going to do for lunch tomorrow. Should probably finish off the pizza. It's not going to last much longer. Maybe... Ooh. No. Maybe... I had fried chicken today. That's not going to last much longer either. Got that like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Only 1 week old. Great thing about fried chicken though, never goes bad. That was the fuzz. Apparently they're after that plethora of loud cars that just drove by. Of course, the speed that I saw the cops going at, you need to go a little bit faster to catch up. Cops looking for you. Quick, close the curtains. I was joking with a police officer one time at work. I guess I was eyeballing him because he was sitting in an unmarked car that was some very heavy tinted windows, and of course I'm thinking when I'm walking past it going, is this guy gonna rob us? There's always a cop inside. Oh, okay, this undercover thingy outside. That's totally different. I go back in, get to work. He comes in after, I guess he was on a phone call or something like that, and I was like, you certainly were eyeballing me, son. And I'm like, sorry, officer. Just the way I was raised. Mama always said, never trust the fuzz. Yeah, he had a laugh out of it, I got a laugh out of it. And then it was maybe a year or 2 later that I realized that was the chief of police for Richardson. The things we learn. Cheers, everyone. Bum, 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 bum. I have to wonder. I'm not a cop. I don't really know any cops. I know one guy that works for Louisville Police Department, and probably ask him. It's like if cop had to pick a nickname or slang, something derogatory, you know, which would they prefer? Because I don't think anybody would like to be called a pig. I think that's what the baby boomers used to call cops back in the 60s. I think. Fuzz would have been maybe probably. I don't know where the Fuzz was from. Should probably look that up. Watch me more of a 70s thing. Maybe a West Texas thing. Oh, sorry. I'm not sorry, I'm just giggling. How much meat do we have now? Oh gosh, this is taking forever. There's gotta be a better synth that we can do, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cooking. Actually, I do have one abjuration that I could go ahead and make like a cursed beverage and then get it uncursed and be like, hey, check it out. Beverage. Excuse me. Alright, I'm looking for expert level cooking stuff. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up. Let's actually start stabbing something and then look it up. Because, you know, multitasking. As opposed to just sitting there on a purple bird, flapping its wings in the wind. Alright, smoldering Salisbury steak. You only need buffalo meat and Cerberus meat. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Dragon tank. You need careful leather brass and dragon fruit a lait. I was thinking some other crafting for that one. This might be good. Haimasama rice ball. So, buffalo meat. Buffalo meat's not the easiest thing to come by. It's not the hardest though. You're gonna need a fire crystal, you're gonna need distilled water. Pamton help. You know what Pamton... What? No! No! Sorry. No, talk back at me. Cats these days, my goodness. Uh-huh. I was saying that last night. She gets pissed at me. So like, shut up, cat. Some of us are trying to play our game. Actually, I should probably get headphones. You wanna play? That's what I thought. Or maybe she woke up when she heard the police sirens coming by and she was trying to warn me. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? You're trying to warn me about the buzz? Yeah. Sorry. Dragon fruit alley. That one also looks pretty simple. It's just I don't know where to find dragon fruit. That's one downside. Date tea. Alright, you need a date and some imperial tea leaves. Imperial tea leaves would probably be the most difficult thing to find. Probably not that difficult. Probably not. You know, like do some what do you call it? Harvesting thing. A jig. Dates, I don't remember where you get those from though. And then ramen soup. It's got some clams, some cream, some blue. Wow, it's got a lot of fish in there. Oh, it's a salt ramen soup. That would be cool. Miso has chicken bones, ginger roots, mahara garlic, miso, soy sauce. And then the soy ramen soup. Oh no. Dang it. Now I'm hungry. It's like, I only thought I was hungry before. I was just like a little hungry. But... Dang it. Final Fantasy 11. I knew I shouldn't have taken cooking as my main for Cynthing. I mean, the only reason I did it was because it's like the cheapest one. Right? As far as getting up to 100. And there was an achievement on the Xbox 360 for get a craft to skill 100. And I did. I got the achievement. I'm like, woot! I can unlearn cooking and, you know, never have to worry about it. Downside is, then I'll be all like, well, who's going to make all my sublime sushi? I'll be like, Mini Den, you can do that. I think. There we go. Yeah, because I only have 8 stacks of sublime sushi. Well, less than 8 stacks, because that's a stack of 10. People will be like, stick that on the auction house to be able to finish your Burt game. That's not that good. Not that bad either. We're going to mount up and we're going to run back. What are we up to as far as meat? We still have less than a stack. This is like my second least favorite song in all of Final Fantasy XI. But it does grow on you, I have to admit. I'm trying to remember my least favorite song. It's like on the tip of my tongue just a moment ago. Dang it. It'll come back to me. Maybe. Maybe not. Stab you in the side. I'm gonna do this little button here. See what we got left that might be ready to go. Shoot. Right on my tongue. Yeah, I was about to mention it. What song is worse than the mount music? Curses. That's gonna bother me all night long. Cheers, everybody. We gotta figure this out. I can't remember what expansion it was from now. It probably wasn't from the Change of Promath expansion, because all the music in that one was great. I say that. It's probably some of the whimsical music. The 3 Taru triplets. I mean, what were they there for, really? Was it comedic effect? Something to laugh at? So like, hey, look at this. This adventurer's passed out. Let's go through his pockets. I mean, that's proof right there that evil just straight up. It's like, hey, this guy just fell from the sky. Maybe I should check to see if it was okay. No, I'm gonna go through his pockets first. Take anything of value, and I'm gonna walk away, because that's the first thing I ever do when I see people crashed out on the ground. That's all. But then again, I'm not exactly one of those folks that likes to go, hey buddy, you alright? We're on Lower Greenville, Dallas. This is years ago, my goodness. And it was middle of summertime. It gets hot in Dallas during the middle of summertime. Now we're driving home, and there's this guy, Hispanic. He's at the bus stop, waiting for the bus. And then you can see his knees start to wobble a little bit, and then he just collapses. Falls right there on the sidewalk. Girlfriend was like, we gotta pull over, see if he's okay. And I'm like, no. This ain't the best part of town, hon. I didn't really pull over. I park, and she's like, I'm gonna go call 911. And she runs into the gas station. You check on him, make sure he's okay. Really? Really? It's like, I didn't even want to pull over, and now you get the easy part where you get to call 911. I could totally call 911. But, I just walked over there and I was like, I don't even have a stick to poke him with. So I was just thinking out my accent. I'm like, hey, buddy. You okay? Hey, he didn't respond. Like, he ain't okay. But he woke up when the ambulance showed up. He's over there on the ground. He hopped back up. He started walking to the next bus stop. It gets hot in Texas. That's all I'm going to say. Shouldn't joke about stuff like that, because it's probably gonna happen to me one day. So hot, we're just like, you know, I'm using too much of my brain power right now just to keep awake. I'm just gonna go into an offline mode. Night. Stab, McStab. I want McDonald's. What do you do when you're hungry? But you don't want to get fat. Is that what you say? Go to Taco Bell? If I hadn't been drinking, sure. Actually, I have it delivered. Although I try to tell myself that I didn't want to spend any money this week because rent's at the end of the week. Then again, I also spent like $60 on alcohol, so yeah. Knowing you, it'd be Taco Bell. Well, they're open late, and the delivery service goes all the way till 2 a.m. And yeah, that's like full of wins. Could probably also do Denny's. They're open all night. But Denny's is like, you know, if I get something that's not very fattening, then awesome. But there's also the downside of, that's what I'm looking for. Get something good for you, you're still going to be hungry afterwards. Dang it! I'm still hungry. I don't want to do another delivery. That would just be bad. Remember last year? We were all on Discord talking about food all the time, and then everybody in the stream was like, will you all please quit talking about food? You're making me hungry. I'm like, but it's the cooking episode. So, I don't know why I don't do this all the time. Cornelia, you're like messing it up. No! You weren't supposed to do that. I mean, it just looks so painful. The little angle that she's at is like her legs are running one way, but her torso's contorted to another direction. Sorry. Having a little too much fun here. Alright, we got a stack. Let's make the use of it. What? Kitty says we should do Taco Bell. Happy Kitty. No, Happy Kitty. There's no such thing as a Happy Kitty. There's just varying degrees of being pissed off. It's like, you can give them the food they want. You can give them the spot they want in the window. It's all nice and warm. You can pet them, and they can't even be purring. Doesn't mean they're happy. It means they're just not as pissed off at you as they normally would be. Get ready to dismount. Actually, I'm going to kill these things real quick here. Might be able to get 1 or 2 more meats. 1 or 2 more meats. I forgot to hit the treasure hunter button. Actually, I forgot to hit the treasure hunter button earlier. There we go. Quick, get behind them. Your cat, a chihuahua? Or is that even how you spell chihuahua? Probably is. That's not how you pronounce it. No. B, you're not a chihuahua, are you? No. She's totally feline. Totally evil. But she likes Taco Bell. Actually, she likes the little wrappers that the oh, from their advertising thingy, because yeah, they used to have the talking dog that had the East LA accent. Because that wasn't racist. No, it's like after we're done eating a burrito in a little wrapper that you're supposed to throw away, I like crumple it up into a little ball, chunk it across the room, and the cat will like go fetch it. She doesn't have any front claws, so it's always funny when she's trying to actually pick it up. And then sometimes she'll pick it up and then start carrying it down the hallway, doing the song of her people. Ain't that right? That's right. Alright, let's get another treasure button available. Let's get another treasure hunter macro if it's available. Doesn't look like it. Looks like a... Nope, sneak attack. Alright, that's fine. See if I can sneak attack, trick attack the Cornelia. Actually, I don't think I did it right. Of course not. Way to fail, Cynical. Way to fail. If Song was farming these things, we'd be like 110 cooking skill by now. That's a pretty good idea, now that I think about that. Should have like Song and Dent farming the stuff with their thievery thingy. Okay, we got 1 more meats. And I guess that's about it. I don't know. It's more than what we had earlier. We're gonna click the blockaded path. Be able to squeeze through? Yes! Because we're skitty. In game. Not in real life. Except the Golkas. They're not skitty in game either. It's like every now and then you'll see a Golka running around without his top on. And you'll see his belly. And it's a very large belly and kind of reminds me of myself when I'm getting out of the shower and see myself in the mirror. It's like, oh, Golka belly. That's reason right there to start dieting. Or just really stop eating. As we're cooking for skills. I forgot where I'm going. Tabnazia, we need more stuffs. You know, corn. and go talk to what's her name. She's gonna be like, I bring you corn. I'm like, oh no, not you too. Wait. That was a battle cry of trying to remember. It was Tucker. Yeah, it was when we played WoW. We all had our own little battle cries because we were all on the horde, and all the orcs. It was like they would always have to yell for the horde because they're orcs, and I was forsaken and I had brain damage, so I was like, for the potato. I was like, for the potato! It was kind of cool. And then there was Tucker, who had found a... Actually, I don't know if he found it or if I found it. Somebody found it. It was a staff. It was like in the level 50th range. It wasn't a very great staff, but it was a harvester staff, which I had never seen before. It had an ear of corn at the very tip of it. I was like, I found you your corn staff. Enjoy. He's all like, I bring you corn. I'm like, oh no, we're not gonna hear the end of this. Yeah, now I remember. I think it was from AMV Hell, which isn't exactly dirty language, but kinda is. You can probably find it on YouTube. And it's probably not family friendly, so if you're not 17 years or older, you really should be watching those. It's late, go to bed. But yeah, go click on that. It's basically a bunch of anime music videos that have been, how shall we say, repurposed into something bad. And I think that line, I bring you corn, came from that. We're going to use home point crystal this time because it's taking us too long. So we're going to do travel to another home point. We're going to go to West Otragon, Whitegate. Mog House should be fine. That's close enough. We're going to go pick up some pine nuts. I didn't even bother looking at what time it was. Oh, it's fine. Almost 11. In-game. It's almost 11 and wow. For a second there, it said both 10:52 on the screen and also on the clock right next to it. That's odd. Oh well. And it's Dirt Day. Some people like to call it Earth Day or Earth Day. And they wouldn't be wrong. Why don't we call it what it really is? Dirt. It's Dirt Day. Water's Day? Wet Day. Now fud. Let's buy some more pine nuts. I'm gonna get 2 stacks. Feeling giving tonight. We're back over here. Alright, we got the nuts. We got the corn. Got the meat. We just need the rice. I don't understand how popping all this stuff together with a water crystal gets a warthog to pop out, but some things you just don't ask. We're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do Windy Waters. Home point number 4. Yes, please. What? It's not time for you to eat yet. Maybe it is. Probably not. Now, I'm a summer rice ball. Buffalo meat. That's going to be the hard one to find. I should check the auction house, see how many they have there. Minidan probably has some on him too, but that would require pasting back together a credit card that I chopped up. Actually, no, that's not true. There's no way to do it. We're going to buy again. Let's go with 2 stacks of tartar. Oh, it's more expensive now? Really? You're going to do that to me, Kokoko? I gotta be that way. Watch Chomo Jinjal sell the same thing except for less. Sometimes that happens. I should have checked with her first, to be honest. But that doesn't look like it's the case this time. Alright. You buy Krista through PayPal. I don't like PayPal. I've had bad experiences with PayPal. They're like, what's your password? I don't remember. You must have been hacked. We're going to close down your PayPal account. Thank you for playing. Actually, I think every time I used it, the credit card I had connected to it had expired. So we had to go through that whole crazy process all over again. We're gonna trade the earth crystals. 2 stacks. Take them, Moogle. I don't know what you do with them. I don't even know where you shove them, but alright. Apparently in the belly. Good to know. We have 4,194 earth crystals now. I need crystals returned to me. Watcher. Specific number 4. It's like a Keith Sutherland stream. Is that the right guy? 24? Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Let's do... I was about to put on all my cooking stuff, and I remembered he took it all off last time, so... Let's see what else. And there was one thing I did forget to do. I'm going to go do it right now. The macaroon. Totally go pick up another macaroon. This way. Click that. Run over here. We're gonna run over. Dang it, Jonta. He's running in my way. Almost makes me want to kick you so you like fall through the map. He's gonna run back up. Just watch. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yep. Not them there. Some tar shenanigans if ever I see them. I'm traveling to another home point. This one's gonna be in the current region. Port, I think, by the Mog House. Port, I think. By the Mog House. What are we gonna do tomorrow? Wednesday. We should do something event related. We were fighting the Shadow Lord last night on difficult setting. I say we, all the trust died. If Lanos was there, we would have probably gotten him killed too. He's all like, dang it! Each and every time! But I got my O-coats, I think. I can't equip them on this character, but actually I don't. They're probably still in inventory. Yeah, there we go. Unimusha no Kote. Level 119. Red gloves. Means I'm gonna have to take Dentril in there so he can get them. Not that it's best in slot for Monk. I don't even think it's in the top 10. Last time I looked. We're going for foodstuffs. We're gonna buy some foodstuffs. It's gonna be like stuffs that you can buy with food. Macaroons, right? Sounds right. Alright, that 1, 2, 3. Just gonna get one. Alright, we got our kitchen macaroon. We got 57 minutes left on the Eldolin Signet. Let's go ahead and eat Kitron macaroon. I was about to chunk something out the cat. That would be considered... Well, it'd only be considered animal abuse if I actually hit the cat. If I missed, then... No harm, no foul, right? Actually, that's not the way it works. Tartar rice, million corn. Last is these nuts. These pine nuts. Alright, we're gonna click OK. And watch us make something different than what we were expecting. You are not the one in charge here. She doesn't believe that. Come here. Sit on the lap. Don't argue with me. She's arguing with me. Less. Alright, let's just... There we go. That's good. Keep the nails out of my neck, please. Or she can do that way, too. Oh, you don't want to sit on my shoulder? Screw you. I don't want you to sit on my shoulder either. Just trying to keep her butt not staring at the camera. Just, you know, totally don't want to stream that. Isn't that right? Come on. She's angry. Her tail's going back and forth now. Urgh. Stay. Don't fight me. That's it. Just gotta get her all rested up on my giant Gulka belly. Pretty comfy spot, isn't it? Maybe not. She's like, I'm still hungry. I'm like, I know, I'm hungry too. We'll starve together. How's that sound? That sounds good. This is a Miss Dependency. My kitty cat. Those of y'all that haven't seen her before. She's struggling now. I got your feet. She ain't going nowhere. I'm also bigger than you. You're like, I also got the teeth. What's your deal tonight? Hmm? You're like chewing on stuff, eating your food, not eating your food. She just wants to talk about it. Ooh. Hmm? Cats. Have we got any skill ups? There we go. We got a couple skill ups while we weren't looking. I don't remember how many skill ups we got before. Probably just maybe 3, maybe 4, probably just 4. So close to 6. Let's round down. Let's go +5. Yay, Unity accolades. We're gonna totally cap our sparks making fizzy broths. It's a wonderful thing about having a camera that pointed over your shoulder. Totally see when the cat's trying to sneak up on you. Or anybody else for that matter. Cheers. 4 more jugs of the fizzy stuff. Hit the button too soon. It kind of seems like 23 seconds is too long. It may not be. Let's see. Let's try 23. There's another skill up. 0.1, so we're at 0.3. A third of the way there with just the one stack. Maybe that has some thing to do with levels of your skill ups. How much inventory space you have. It's like if you have enough to like make 20 pies, then the game's gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna reduce your skill up chances quite a bit. We like our players living on the edge. They're like, yeah. For a second there I thought it was gonna blow up. Totally had a feeling that it was gonna blow up. Didn't you too, Miss Kitty? Positive thoughts now. Positive. 23 seconds seems to do fine. Alright, so let's change all those lines to 23. And last. I'm not sure if y'all can hear it. Kitty? She's trying to escape. She's trying to use her teeth to open the sliding glass window. I hope you can't hear that. It's very clear to me, though, and she's going to break a tooth. She's already broken one tooth trying to do that in the past. She's all like, I'm going to get out of here. Yes, sirree. You know, just gotta treat her like a child sometimes. I'm ignoring you. Totally not ignoring her. Just knows what buttons to hit. Uh-oh. She has an idea. Totally see it now. A plan is forming? Is it? D? Yeah. No? Alright. She just headbutted my fist. Next. Dun, dun. Dang it. We were doing so good, too, with the skill ups. We, got 3 of them, almost all back to back, and then it just stopped. Clandon? I don't know how to say your name. Happy Tuesday. And we just got cooking skill 104 and called a night. Yay! Oh, except not. We're gonna finish these here things. I'm going to research for our next cooking episode. Do a little bit more research. A little bit more alcohol, make it more fun that way. And maybe not do cooking, probably. We got so much ram cloth, though. Sorry, ram skins, that we should be able to... What I'm thinking of is the ram capes? I don't think they're called ram capes. I think it's called ram something else. Basically, you just need a ram skin and a spool of wool thread, which isn't that hard. You need a little bit high level cloth crafting skill to get that. I've got the high level cloth crafting skill needed, but takes a little bit of a while. You take 2 sheepskins and you use a wind crystal, and it turns into a clump of sheep wool. You can also use the thief ability steal, and sometimes you'll steal a clump of sheep's wool. And that's like low levels, like level 3 leatherworking, making the sheep's wool. But it's going to be the higher cloth crafting stuff that you take 2 clumps of sheep's wool and you merge them together to make the sheep thread. I think it's 2, it might be 3. I think it's just 2 though. So you need 2 sheepskin to make a wool. Then you're gonna need, you need 2 sheepskin to make the sheep, dang it, clump of sheep wool or whatever. The intermediary steps. Actually you need 4, so you can have 2 of them. Then you turn those into wool things. So when I do the math, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks ram skin. So you'll need like 16 stacks of sheep thread. I'm sorry, of sheep skins. Which is fine. I mean, that's not actually difficult. It's they sell them at the auction. They sell them at the guild. It's usually all you have to do, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to get up to the leather crafting way. It's kind of like a bridge synth until you can get up to tiger leather. Might be high enough for tiger leather, but you get a lot more breaks that way. Not that there's anything wrong with tiger leather, you just have to go out there and kill the big cats. I don't like killing the big cats. I like riding the big cats, those are cool. Randy. That's travel second thought none. Select from favorites, that seems manageable. As far as Final Fantasy 11 goes, yeah. It's not that bad. It's just it takes so long. That's all. Let's go to Nashmau. We haven't bought any Alexandrite yet this week, so let's go and pick up a stack. Hopefully it's still 500k. Hopefully it's less. Hopefully. Then we'll trade it, be able to say, alright, we only got like 80,000 more to go. Well, no, not that many. I forget how many we need. It was 30,000, I think, originally. It's like, I don't want to finish this because I know as soon as I do, Square Enix is going to have an update where it's like, yeah, we reduced the amount of Alexandrite that you need for your mythic weapons. Because players demanded it. And next day, guys at Square Enix are like, we had like 6,000 people just cancel their Final Fantasy 11 accounts. All at the same time. They're like, oh no, what do we do? We were supposed to make it easier. Yeah, Alexandrite 52 available. Price history says, how high can your cooking get? I believe you can actually get the skill up to about 110, and then with the use of equipment, that gives you bonuses to cooking, and also some monkhouse furnishings that also give you bonuses. You can get it up to about 127, I think is about as high as you can go. But doing stuff for long periods is the Final Fantasy 11 way, which is why my average stream length is 3 hours. Oh well, that's just the way to do it. Let's go ahead and bid. Let's see if they have any of the 480k stacks of Alexandrite left. Probably not. I usually don't have that kind of luck. Yep, see? All the luck, all gone. So sad. Somebody else got it. Let's do 490. Is there a reason for getting cooking high? Now can do something with it. I mean, they added more recipes, so yeah, but really I think the only reason that you want to get your cooking skill maxed out is it's going to help increase your chances of getting high quality synths. I have no idea if I just won that auction or not. Yay! I did. See if I can buy one more. Bid. Materials. Miscellaneous. Actually, it was others, not materials. Been drinking. My apologies. Bid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of the plus sides, not having a whole bunch of gil on your character. So you don't have to accidentally worry about buying something with all your gil. Let's hit the left button on the keyboard too many times. Is like, are you sure you want to buy the stack of pebbles for 37 million? Like, yes. All right. Here you go. Now we get a call from a GM going, we have temporarily suspended your account. It seems like you might be participating in some real world transactions. So that happens. I'm like, no man, I just totally good. Does anybody can get that gil back? You have to take that up with the person that, you know. So it's like, not only do you just lose all your money, then you lost your account, then the GMs are laughing at you. Those worst things in this world. Woo! Look at these shinies. Oh, this does Paparoon good. You all good at finding shinies. They're like over there in the auction house, dude. It's not that hard. Emperor is going to be very happy to see all these shinies Alexandra to be just what Empress asking for. You find Paparoon 7,673. More shinies. Yes, I be here. Alright, so 7.6k more to go. How many stacks is that? I was about to get my phone out for a calculator when I have a calculator right here. 7673 divided by 99. 77.5 stacks. Say they go for 500k each. So multiply that by 500. That would be 338,752k. Just roll that by 100. How many gills? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Really? That can't be right. That can't be right. It's not going to be 3.8 million. It's going to be 38 million. 38? Yeah? 38 million gil to go. That's all. We're almost there. 38 million is not that hard. I can do that if I actually focused on it. Maybe that's what we should do tomorrow night. Actually focus on making some money. Maybe selling off some of the stuff that we have in our inventory. Idea. Perhaps I forgot to check. Anything on my auction house actually sell today? And also Square Enix, when are you going to give us the quest so we can unlock the 8th auction house slot? None of my stuff's sold. So sad. Alright, so take that back. The Monteon silver pieces and the jade shells from last night that I put on there for 300k each. Those sold rather quickly. Nobody wants my bind bills. Which I hate it when nobody wants your bind bills. I know I do. Alright, let's put her in the Snow Bunny hat because it's almost December. You have anything white? Yeah, you do. That's white-ish. How's that one look? Alright. Getting somewhere. Dressing up for Christmas. With an apron. No idea why. Because we can. These aren't white, but they got some silver on the trim so we can pretend. And then I could, and I should probably just go to one of my Paladin macro sets and click that. Just so we have something that goes with the hat. Oh well. Should do something with that hat. Takes up a full auction, or full auction. It takes up a full inventory slot. What? Oh, okay. She wants to be fed. She always wants to be fed. I'll probably feed her. And then I'll probably call up one of those delivery services and be all like, hey, send the burritos. Yeah. You like that? Uh-huh. She almost agrees. Tomorrow night. We should do what Lanos has been doing. The, killing stuff. Or, no. Yeah, we should. I mean, what else is going on? The Wild Skippers are going on right now. And they have a better shot at dropping that HP failed. Which that sells on the auction house for quite a bit. I think it was going for like 20k each at one point. Sure, it's coming down since then. Maybe. That might be something to do. Might be other players doing it too, making it easier. We like easy. So, yeah. I'll narrow it down. Figure something out. We're not going to have 2 cooking episodes back to back. I don't know if our liver can handle that. Yeah. Alright. Whoosh! I was about to say, have fun. Be safe, have fun, don't get caught. But still chat with Whoosh. How you doing tonight, Whoosh? Happy Tuesday. I gotta change the gear. Let's look at kind of funnies. Alright, what would Thief look weirdest in? Not Thief, thievery stuff. That wouldn't work. That's kind of thievy. It is almost Wednesday, isn't it? 45 minutes ago. Still have an hour. There we go. That's the Momo set. HR Rappin'. I remember that one. Talia, see too much of Acro. We never get to wear the Acro set anymore. Kind of like the way this looks. I mean, I really do. But yeah. Ron Parkat still have an hour. Ron Parkat, because it showed up both blue on my screen. I didn't catch it. Happy Tuesday, Ron Far. Meant to stop in earlier, but caught up with leveling in Final Fantasy 14. Crafting in 14 is different than it is in 11. I'm not going to say it's bad. I enjoyed it. That was like one of the things I actually enjoyed better than the story. The story seemed kind of meh. It was, Whoosh is on the East Coast. Fun. We lived outside of Baltimore for a little while. Less than a year. And we came back to Texas because, you know, stuff out there is expensive. At Dragon. Same here. Oh, at Whoosh. East Coasters. That's okay. I had somebody from New York. Was it Psychosis? I think it was Psychosis. He came to Texas because where all the jobs were at the time. I think that was back in 2008. That sounds right. That was almost 10 years ago. My goodness. It makes me feel so old. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna go order burritos. Because if I try to walk down 3 flights of stairs in my current state, I'll probably break my neck. Then, if I don't still make it into the car, I'll probably get pulled over. And cop be like, how much have you had to drink tonight? I'm like, that much. I'm like, dude, can't hold his liquor. You shouldn't be driving. I'm like, I know. Couldn't find a number to the delivery guy, though. That's why we gotta go look it up. Then we gotta feed the cat, because she's gonna, like, chew on the modem wire again. She's like, this will get his attention. Ain't that right, D? Yeah, that's right. Be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't drink and drive. They got delivery services for that now. Don't get caught. Don't catch you next time. Bye.